Hey family. Hey David. Hey Emily. Hey fam. Listen y'all, I'ma come back one moment. We're gonna allow some more of our cosmic family to come into space really quick. Okay y'all, I'm gonna grab a sip of water. Alright. You know, at this time, tune into the music. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit, calling your spirit guides, okay, calling your higher dimensional beings of love and light. Okay, there is no room for any beings that is not of the highest form of love and light here. We seal you off. You are not welcome to this sacred space. Okay, y'all. So I will be right back real quick, and we have a message. This is a new way. You know, we're alchemists. The spirit wanted to get a message through, and we have found we're smashing things together here. So give me one moment, y'all. I'll be right back. Talk with one another, commune with one another. Okay, I'll be right back. Hey family, I'm back, y'all. Thank you for being patient. Let me turn my camera around. Hey family. Hey y'all. Blessings, 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 blessings to you all. Sending you so much love, sending you so much healing. Okay, sending you so much joy, prosperity. Okay, I feel the love you emanating back to me, and it's just a ping pong match, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, this is a mantra, a mudra. Okay, yeah, they try to make you fear it because there's power in it. Okay, hence why the conversation is happening today. Hence why the title is what it is today. Hence why there's only like 23 people in today, because the real ones can stay. Okay. If this is your first time here, welcome. This is Moments with Mo. I'm Mo. I'm your Cosmic Warrior King, here with another message for you. Okay. I want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in, for being here. Okay. And, you know, if your spirit guide brought you here, your higher self brought you here, I'm sure by the end of this, you will understand why here, okay? Let me turn this down now. All right. Whew. There's so much energy coming through. So, if you read the title, okay, and you've seen the thumbnail, right, then you got a hint of what we're talking about, okay? Spirit, I'm like, what do you want to talk about? Spirit wants to talk about the infrastructures of religion, really what they are, their intentions, and um, how we're moving beyond this in the 5D, 555 movement. Who caught that? Okay, we're moving beyond this, right? So let's get into it, okay? So when it comes to religion, now I showed something the other day, okay? I showed something the other day. Let me slide over. Let me slide back, okay? Right? That all these ascended masters that we know of today, right? Look, and it's still up on the screen, okay? Buddha was not a Buddhist. Yeshua, Jesus, was not a Christian. Muhammad was not a Muslim. They were teachers who taught love. Love was their religion. Okay? Quote. Okay? This is what Spirit wants to talk about. Okay? You're either creating out of one or two spaces. Okay? You're creating out of one or two spaces. You're creating out of love or fear. Love or fear. Point blank, period. Everything else is an extension of either of them two places, either of them 2 points, okay? So when religion was created, was crafted, which side do you feel as though religion was crafted from? Love or fear? I want to see what you guys want to say. Reply in the chat, write them out. What's up? This is an interactive type of situation we have in a day. I want to hear what you guys think. Was it out of love or fear? Was this these infrastructures? We have religion is death, fear. Melissa says fear. Okay. Fear base. Okay. Fear for sure. Okay. Can't go to church anymore because the Bible being weaponized. Jesus said love. Okay, definitely fear, fear. Wow, yeah. See, my tribe, my folks, see, this is what I'm saying. Everybody not going to be able to hang for the live and speak, okay? Fear and to divide. Okay, period. Okay, so where we have shifted and where we are continuing to go, which is just up. False evidence appearing real. I'm loving it, y'all. I'm loving it. Okay? Okay? Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. We're going to talk about Jesus, okay, and Yeshua. Okay, we're going to talk about these things, okay, because again, we're the creator, and I'm going to get to that, okay? But the infrastructure of religion was based and created out of fear. So this is why in this paradigm now, we see these things crumbling and falling, okay? I was like, okay, I'm getting channel messages, right? I'm asking Spirit, I'm like, okay, Spirit, speak more on this, okay? It says, if you love God, you would love yourself and honor thyself, okay, with no harm done to another, okay? If you love God, you will love yourself and honor thyself, okay? With no harm done to another. Religion was made / crafted, okay, to disempower the masses. Okay? To disempower the masses. Okay? They didn't want people, they didn't want us looking within, honoring the God within, honoring source within. Because how can I control that if the being realizes it's a being that can't be controlled, that can't be limited, that is unlimited in all its possibilities? How can we, those that vibrate from a polarity, okay, of fear and low vibrational energy, how can we allow these people to get into this place? Because then we feel less empowered. We feel, because we only get our power from making those feel disempowered. Okay? Okay? So this is why back in those times there was no separation of church and state. This is why if you spoke out against the church or what they were teaching, they killed you. It was punishable by death. Okay? Now, I'm speaking very unconventional things. You know, I'm speaking on things that people, you know, might not want to speak on or speak on in this light. And I feel that is my mission, my goal, and my purpose here. I'm a disruptor and I'm going to shake it up and disrupt it, okay? And this is why I said it ain't for the weak-minded, because the weak-minded wants to hold on to illusions. Now, I'm telling you this. So I said, Spirit, we're going to shake it up. I said, pull some cards, okay, real quick, for the message of what we're going to be talking about today. What we're going to be talking about. I lie to you not. The first card that flipped out was don't fear shit. I almost fell out. Okay? Spirit said don't fear shit. Okay? Y'all, I'm like, oh, we in the mix. We're in the mix. The second card that came out was psychic power. Did I run out the room? I almost did. Okay? Psychic power. I said, and these cards came out together and it came out face down. So, but the don't fear shit card was the first card. Okay? I said, oh, God, you speaking. You're speaking. Okay? Because God said, now look at this. Look how these cards just came out, y'all. You can't tell me Spirit not in the mix. All these gotta go. The delusions have to go. The fog has to go. It has to go. The lies have to go. The deception has to go. The deceit has to go. And this is how it's going. The fourth card that came out. Okay? Death. Judgment. What the cards say? No escape. Do you see how Spirit is speaking, y'all? Okay? Do you see how Spirit is speaking, y'all? Okay? Now, I know a lot of people connect to this channel for just tarot. And whatever your twist is fine, but we're beyond this. This is a message, okay? This is a message, okay? You have to know that there's been tools crafted to move against you and move against your loved ones, your friends, your family, okay, your fellow neighbor, okay? And we're not done with there's two more cards that came out, okay? Spirit says these things have to crumble. They have to die. This is why death is here. They have to transform, okay? It has to. It has to. Okay, because the higher frequency we're going in, these delusions cannot come with us. They can't come with us. They serve no purpose, okay, for where we are headed. All right. Spirit wants, and now I didn't speak on this. I gotta upload the other day to speak on this topic of God wants you to stop thinking that you are lesser than Source, Creator, Universe. God wants you to stop. Stop thinking you are lesser than. That was a programming. That's a programming. Now, do you acknowledge that there is a presence that is bigger than your physical vessel here that is supporting you? Yes. Yes. The acknowledgement, the gratitude, the thankfulness, but to think that you are lesser than is an illusion, is delusional, okay? Is delusion. Y'all, please get this in your mind. You are not lesser than God. God does not have the ego of a man. God is not like, I'm up here, when God knows that you are a fractal of itself. I am that I am. I am speaking to another version of who I am right now through this live. Okay? I am China. I am Maisie. Okay? I am. Okay, so there's the delusion, the illusions. This is who's feeling a lighterness coming off of you now. Okay, because you've been holding this illusion pretty close, pretty tight. You've been holding other people's truths, okay, other people's projections as your own truth here. But that's not your truth. That's not your truth, okay? It's not. It's not. They want you to think so. They want you to feel belittled. They want you to feel small. They want you to feel, oh, God gonna be fed up with me. Oh, God ain't gonna love me no more. Oh, God gonna think I'm this. Oh, God gonna... And God is just sitting back being the observer, allowing you to be who you choose to be. Who do you choose to be? The creator that you are. God is all of the polarity, the lightest of the light and the darkest of the dark. God is everything in between that. So who do you want to be? Now, does each action, how you live, have a consequence? And consequence isn't bad. Consequence just is. Consequence just is. 1919, okay? It just is. Okay? There's good consequences and there's this consequence. It just is. Okay? So, this is why you be mindful on who you want to be, how you want to move, knowing that there's consequences behind your actions, behind the love you give, behind the energy you pour out, behind the actions. Okay? What you say, do, speak, think, project. Okay? With this psychic power. This is just confirming where we are. We are psychically in tune with one another more here. A lot of this. So there's a lot of projections. Okay? A lot of projections here. But don't allow those projections to manifest delusions into your life here. What truth are you saying that, no, this is our truth, creator that dwells within us. We are this type of person. We love this way. We move this way. We honor this way. We create from this space. We create from love or fear. Love or fear? Love or fear? Where are you choosing to create from? Where are you choosing to believe? Okay? Some people want to believe more in the fear than they do in the love. They believe that these things are more powerful and more this and more that somehow this is the delusion. This is the spell. This is why they had to give you a religion. They had to give you a God so they can also give you a devil, right? So therefore you could get so wrapped up on dishonoring the source within because you're not looking within and you're not honoring within. You're making choices out of fear from the external, and you're feeding the fear externally, which is their agenda, which is why God said this infrastructure has to go. Ground zero, right underneath the death card. This is why judgment is here. We're in a time of judgment. Nobody can escape this. Okay? Okay? Don't fear shit. We're not fearing none of that. We're not entertaining it. That was the whole illusion, the whole delusion. How many people can we have be in the space of The Walking Dead? They made a TV show about it, and it has more than one meaning. Okay? The Walking Dead. They want you to be here walking, but they want you dead on the inside. They want you to feel empty on the inside. They want you to feel low vibrational in the inside. They want you to feel hopeless in the inside. They want you to feel broken from the inside. They want you to not have you. Okay? They don't want you to know who you are. They don't want you to stand in your power. So you can just go to work, pay the taxes, go to church, give your tithes and offerings, though. Don't forget that. Okay? Be unhappy. Get addicted to different things that try to make you lessen the pain of not honoring yourself. So we lean to the drugs. We lean to the alcohol. We lean to the cigarettes. We lean to the sex. We lean to all these things. Because they have inched you inch by inch, generationally, inch by inch by inch by inch by inch by inch. They plan for decades in advance. They plan for decades. They don't plan for the next day. They want you, your children's children, children's children, children to be under the fog, to be under the illusions and the delusions. Okay? Yeah, they want you to be asleep. Okay? They want you to open yourself up and not know your powers. Okay? I like that. Fear is fear, fog, fear, obligation, guilt. Okay? Wow. I like that. Okay? Okay, I love that. Mizzy said the facts and these delusions and illusions end with me. If you feeling that energy, send a heart. Send a heart, y'all. If you feeling that energy, if it ends with you, send a heart. I love it, Melissa. Melissa said it ends with me. Or type it in the chat. Affirm it. It ends with me. Okay? It ends with me. It ends with you. It ends with we. We are causing this. We are causing the fall of this. Because no more. The sun has to come and shine again. I'm loving it, y'all. I'm loving it, y'all. I'm loving it, y'all. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay? You know, you got to excuse the emotions because they be coming. And I'm going to let them go. Y'all, it ends with you. Okay? No more. No more. No more. No more. Okay? Jesus. Okay? Is us. Now, hence on this. Now, can we just speak? Let's just break something down. Okay? You know, y'all see us water signs, okay? From a Pisces, yeah. Scorpio energy here, you know, we feel it. We have these gifts. And I'm feeling y'all letting them chains go, y'all, and I love that for you. I love it for us. I love it for us. Cause it's been too long. It's been too long of the illusions, of the lies, of being scared to speak out on the injustices, okay, of the lies and deceit, okay? When somebody only tells you they can hear the voice of God. How? When you came from the same vessel, you came through the same portal of a woman. That's how you got here. You put your pants on the same way I do. You bleed like how I bleed. How only you hear the voice of God? How only God give you the scripture? Okay? We have to be willing to allow these things to go. And this is not an easy thing. And I know, you know, I might lose some followers behind this or whatever, but I really don't care because I'm doing God's work. I'm doing our work. Because these old infrastructures have to crumble. They have to go. Okay? We want to talk about Jesus. And I love this. And this is a saying that my godmother says. And I really took this as my own. Yes, Jesus has his place in the world. And I love Jesus, right? Okay? But then you start to study even more on where the root of these things come from. Okay? The root. All right? Now, us being the creators that we are, when enough of us come together with our psychic powers and gifts, we can collectively create, okay, these deities. Because enough of us on a conscious level globally believe that this exists. Therefore, we cultivate this energy and birth something collectively, the creators that we are. Because again, there's no separation. There's only oneness. Okay? So, the letter J, if we could just take it back to there. The letter J did not exist back then. So where did it come from? I'll wait. Because this is part of the illusions and the delusions we have to break. We have to ask questions. People and these infrastructures don't like when you go to ask a question, oh, don't question God, you don't question. What part of the game is that? The letter J did not exist back then, so where did it come from? Where did this Jesus figure come from? Okay? Where did it come from? Ooh, see, Rachel on to something. Okay? Rachel on to something. She said Zeus. Okay? This is what they do. Okay? They take history and they're not creating anything new. They slap a different image on it. Okay? And then they have changed the name. Okay? It started with Zeus. Come on, y'all. See, this is why I love my folks. Okay? I love y'all because y'all are in here speaking the truth. Okay? Speaking facts. Okay? You get what I'm saying? We have to ask questions. You have to start asking these questions, right? So we know the story of Yeshua, okay, who went off and he studied Kemetic teachings and learned about psychic gifts, psychic powers, and these things, and came back and spoke about these teachings. Okay, they took that story, because they don't create nothing there. Once you realize that these people, these entities and beings aren't original creators, they can't create anything. They just take. They're a parasite. They're parasitic. Okay? They're parasitic. Right? So you take these things and then they just slap a different name on it. Okay? And then tell you that this was the case, indoctrinate this into their teachings, into their religions, into their churches. At one point, the church was school. Back in the day, Little House on the Prairie, where was they going? They was going to church for school. Programming. Okay? Programming. Thank you to all the moderators in the chat here. Okay? Thank you. Because we know we're speaking on a topic here and they coming out to play. All right? But this is because they're holding on to the old paradigm. You see that they're coming out. They don't want us speaking about this. They don't want us breaking these chains. We are breaking through the delusions. The illusions, yeah. That's oh no. But look, okay, here go the other two cards that came out, okay? Look what God said. Okay? I'm waiting for you to make the necessary changes. Movement. And we're going to keep speaking. We're going to keep speaking. We rebuke all low vibrational energies and frequencies from this space. Anything that does not have the most highest form of love and light that they're sending and projecting to everyone, we banish you. We rebuke you from this space. You're not welcome here. You're not welcome. Okay? It says, I'm waiting for you to make the necessary changes. Right, coming out right next to ground zero. Movement. Okay? Yes, the original one. So we speak what we want. Yes, we do. This is why they said the power of life and death lies in the tongue. This is why when they're in church and they catch the Holy Ghost, they're speaking in what they call it, tongue. Okay? The power of life and death lies in your tongue, what you speak. Okay? Let's take it down to the science of this. They showed you that water holds memory. Okay? Your body is made up of like 70, 80 something percent of water, right? So when you speak, what is speaking? You're hearing me, but you're hearing vibrations, energy, frequency that your brain, it hits your eardrums and you translate it. The brain translated based on your teachings, which you've been brought up. So you understand me. You overstand, okay? You overstand these things. Right? Okay, so if I'm speaking, that means that I'm causing a vibration within my energy just by speaking. My body, the water in my body is listening to what I'm speaking. So what are you speaking? What are you casting over yourself? If water holds memory, and they showed you that based on speaking to the water, when you speak to the water, then freeze the water, it'll show you different structures. And based on if you are talking high vibrational and love to the water and that type of frequency, you get beautiful crystalline structures in the water. Okay? But when you speak the lesser, or you speak hate or ill will to the water, or be mean, the water structures, when you freeze it, They look like little monsters and little demons. They look all like cancer cells. They look crazy. They don't look harmonious. So this is why speaking has so much power. Okay, what are you speaking to yourself? What are you speaking to your internal water that's listening to you, that's storing what you're saying? What are you speaking? The moment you speak it out, okay, now you're casting out. Okay, the air is just another, we breathe it, but air is water. Air is another form of water. So it's traveling through this water and hitting another soul, another spirit, another vessel. And therefore your vibration is then, okay, 36 on the clock here, then either creating life or death in that person. This is why you be kind to your neighbor. Be careful what you speak over somebody, okay? Because now, not only are you changing the frequency and the vibration and charging the frequency and vibration of yourself, you're now speaking it out, and now it's hitting others and charging their frequency and vibration. Right? So the power of life and death is in the tongue. And this is when we get together, okay? We speak high vibrational, especially here in this community. Okay, we speak love, we speak healing. Okay, I speak healing and love and life into you as it gets reflected back to me, and we reflect it back and expand and expand and expand in that frequency of love. We're creating 3737. We're creating out of that point of love. Okay, because you're only creating out of love or fear. Love or fear. Okay? So we choose to create from love here. Okay? We choose love, y'all. Okay? So stop looking at yourself like you're a lesser being, because it's delusional. It's delusional. Okay? Mariah Carey. Delusional. Okay? I'ma just let y'all know, okay? Speak from a place that you know that the God in you dwells within you is you, okay? Every part of you. All right? Like, and know that what you radiate out, you get back. And this is why the death card came and judgment card came, because God knows, the universe know what you've been speaking out. Okay? It don't end. What you speak out still ripples and ripples and ripples and ripples and goes and goes and ripples and ripples and ripples and keeps going. Okay? So what you've been sending out, just imagining yelling up to the sky, damn near, okay? You're sending it out cosmically. It will come back. It will. It will. It has no choice to. Life is the yin and yang, the infinite symbol. Okay? So being mindful and no longer playing that game. Okay? I don't want to play that game no more of looking at myself as a lesser being. We played that game. Okay? We played that game and it wasn't that fun. Okay, did we have some moments, but it wasn't that fun. I'm having more fun playing the game of knowing that I am God, knowing that I am God. Okay, somebody, you need to say it. Knowing that I am God, knowing that I am the creator, knowing I am creating what I wish, we wish to experience here. Okay? Come on now. Come on. I'm loving y'all. I'm loving the conversations, y'all, that's taking place, okay? Listen, I am the light that is over all things, okay? I am all From me all come forth, okay? And to me all attained, okay? Split a piece of wood, I am there. Lift the stone, okay? You will find me there. You are everywhere. We're everywhere. God is everywhere. Here, right here, right now, speaking to God. I am God speaking to God. I am God speaking to myself, reminding myself of how much of a God, how much of a God, how much of a God we are. We are. You are. I am that I am, okay? So that is the message I have for you guys, okay? Again, this was a little smash up of a lecture coming through with a little tarot channel message coming from Spirit. So remember, Spirit says don't fear shit, okay? Tap into your psychic gifts unapologetically, okay? Tap into your gifts unapologetically. They want your gifts to come online so they can cipher your energy, but they don't want you to recognize your gifts. They don't want you to use your gifts because they can't cultivate that own energy from within. They need a battery. Okay? So no, use your gifts, use your talents. Don't fear shit. Speak out. Let the ops come and play, cuz guess what? Judgment is here, cleaning up the day, and nobody escaping this. The illusions, the delusions, they end here. They end right here, right now with you. They end here right now with you. How are you helping? How are you helping tear down to rebuild this new paradigm? Okay? It starts with the belief of who you know you to be, your truth. Okay? You wonder why not so long ago they was burning all them Bibles. But this is wait, hold on. This is what y'all was shoving down people's throat. And now because people are waking up to the Bible, it's symbolic. Okay? And finding the power in it, and the tool. Y'all want to start burning all the Bibles and trying to ban Bibles. I'm telling you this from this place of not even resonating with the Bible really until maybe like, I want to say 2 years ago, and even more so as I've been growing, okay? It was just 43, okay? Because it's symbolic and it gives you, let those, that's what it say, but let those who have eyes see, okay? Okay? Let those who have eyes see, okay? Let those who have ears hear, okay? You know, the book of Psalms is really a book of spells that really do some heavy protection, heavy blocking for real. They don't want to tell you that. Okay? So God is like, here, I'm waiting for you to make the necessary movements, the necessary changes to break these illusions and delusions so you can step into your power fully, your God power, fully, unapologetically, and see where and what you can create from being in that space. Okay? All right, family. I do pray that this message resonated. I pray this was helpful. Please please share it out, okay? Because we need more people to hear this message and to step into that power, okay? We're no longer fearing. We're not entertaining them games, okay? We're owning who we are, knowing who we are, and we're not going to allow beings that choose to play the game of manipulation and control to tell you who you are and how you should live your life. If these beings have the ability to live their life any way they so choose, and they choose to live it from a low vibrational space, then you should be able to live your life from a high vibrational place and space, and create and do and be anything you choose to be. You have that right. All right. With that being said, okay, I do love you guys. It says, how, what does that happen after spiritual baths? Okay, hold on. It says, I've been physically ill since I did 2 spiritual baths, or is that food related? Okay, so it says, or is that food related? Well, now that can be, I'm hearing it could be a bit of both. If you feeling like, what you doing, guys, if you did them spiritual baths, or something called you to take them spiritual baths here, it was definitely something, you know, one of your higher self saying that we need to cleanse our head, cleanse off our space. But then, you know, it seemed like that allowed you to be more tapped into your body here, more in tune here. So maybe there is something along the lines that you might want to pay attention to what you are consuming physically, if you wasn't feeling such prior to. And two, yeah, I'm hearing a detox, a nice little detox will be nice for you. Okay, maybe a little, you know, I've been doing intermittent fasting like almost every other day or so. Like I'll like not eat, you know, and cleanse myself out. And once I come back from my trip, I'm gonna really be doing a whole, just wanting to eat raw, make raw meals. That's something that I might actually like share with you guys and do videos and stuff, of me just eating more raw, like raw, fresh vegetables and fruits and things like that. Okay, so definitely you can feel, you can maybe feel physically ill if you never took a spiritual bath before. You can, you know, your body will start to speak to you where energy may have been being, your energy may have latched on or tried to hold on to you here. So you do want to keep taking them baths and let that stuff be purged out. Okay, let that stuff be purged out, especially if you woken it up by feeling like the spiritual baths activated that cleansing. Keep doing that cleansing and allow that energy to release itself. Okay. Let me see. Okay, it says, I don't know, but my throat started hurting after one of mine, Mizzy said. Okay, so that's again just showing you where that energy was being held or suppressed. Okay, so you want to keep taking these spiritual baths, guys. Okay, I did do videos. If you check my older live and my past videos, you know how there's 2 sections for like a live and the video section. It should be a video in each one of those. If you type in spiritual baths, okay, where I break down spiritual baths. No, you don't need a tub, you don't need to soak. Okay, it was literally back in the day, they would fill up a tub or a bucket, okay, and you know, for starters, and I'm still working, I'm going to be getting some spiritual baths and elixirs. Okay, the team is working on that, we're working on it, guys. Okay, but the simplest one you could start with is salt, sea salt. Okay, sprinkle some sea salt in the water. Okay, and you fill the tub up, that bucket or that tub up, with luke to cool water. Okay, and you charge that water, you speak to that water. Why? Because water does what? Hold memory. Water understands and overstands. Okay, so if you speak and charge that water with love, with healing, with cleansing, I'm speaking to the mothers of the water. Okay, the ancestors of the water, we thank you. I ask that as I perform this cleansing ritual, because that's what it is, that you clear my mind, my head, my ori, because that's the first place energy like to stick. If it can take control of your head, you're dead. Okay, this is why they send psychic attacks, mind attacks. It's about your mind. Okay, so you fill that bucket up as you're filling that water up and you speaking it. Once it's filled, you taking that bucket and you just dump it over yourself. You do the cold to the cool to lukewarm water, because that shocks and separates the spirit off of you, the entities off of you. See, angels have a cold presence to them. Angels have a coolness to them. When you're cool, you're calm and collected. You get what I'm saying? We speak these things all the time, but they have many meanings. Okay? Angels have a coolness to their energy if you feel them around you. Okay? Demons and things like that have a heat, have hotness, have that, right? So when you dump this over yourself with that cool water and that meter, and you you shock yourself, you lose your breath, okay? It shocks and separates the entities off of you and let them go down. Let spirit do what spirit is doing, okay? Because you charge that water up and that water is hitting your crown, it's hitting your aura, okay? And the molecules in the water is absorbing and cleansing and taking and removing because you charge it to do so. You set the intentions to do so because you know you are the water. So you're talking to yourself. You are God. God is the water. You're talking to the water. Let the water, okay, let the God in the water take it away, okay, and wash it away. This is why they baptize you, okay? They understand, okay? They have these symbolic practices, right? But again, a lot of what these infrastructures was birthed from was deception, lies, and deceit. So they give you truths in your face because it makes it harder for you to get out of the state of delusions and illusions. But it has power here, okay? Okay, I'm doing them every 3 days after a shower. That cold water is doing a trick, okay? Yes, yes. Okay, so it seems like it's in your stomach. So that has to do with your creativity. So your sacral and your solar plex chakra here. More so about, I'm hearing your confidence, okay? So in what ways you need to start eating more fruits that align with that, more oranges, more things like lemon water will be good for you in the morning to flush and help your system and help flush that out. But doing things that help you feel more confident, okay? What you doing, guys? Okay, doing things like that will help. Okay. Do you wash the salt off after? I mean, usually it dissolves within the water, but now I would say you what I do, and I'm gonna let you choose however you choose. Okay, it says can you use table salt? I will get to that. Okay, what I do is after I dump, I completely just, sometimes I just stand in the shower and you can feel the presence of the energy around you supporting you. You can feel your soul expanding, your bubble, your shield, your aura feels cleansed, renewing itself. Okay, and I just stand in silence. And the best thing to do personally is to air dry, because allowing yourself to air dry, it's like you're allowing the intentions you set in that water and them herbs and the minerals, and you dump it over yourself and you allow all of that to be, it ran off of you, and now you're charged. Your skin starts to absorb, okay, all of the what you charged that water with. You charged it to cleanse your body, to cleanse yourselves, okay, to bring in clarity, to bring in love and healing. So you sit and allow that energy to just be, and you like being encased in that energy. Okay, so I like to air dry, If you do have to do anything, you don't got the time to air dry, you can pat. Okay? You can pat dry. You don't want to wipe. Okay? You don't want to wipe off what you just put on you and put over you. Okay? Because that's symbolic. You're like wiping off the intentions that you just set. So you either want to air dry or pat dry. Okay? Table salt. Now, I'm gonna tell you the upload that Spirit keep telling me, y'all, you use what you got. Sea salt will be the best. Okay? Sea salt will be the best. But if you don't have sea salt, okay, if you have Epsom salt, if you have these salts, work with what you have, because it is the intention of the adora. Okay? An elder told me that. Okay? It is the intention. Okay, is the intention of your prayer. It is the intention that you're setting forth over that ritual, over that incantation. Okay, Spirit, no. Spirit, no. It is your intention. Spirit, know that you have an abundant mindset to not be like, oh, I don't have it. Oh, I don't have this. Oh, I can't do this. And you shut down all the possibilities of you cleansing yourself, of you healing yourself, of you this, when it's like, no, okay, I have this. This is called working with what you got. This is called maximizing the resources you already have. Okay? Maximizing the resources you already have. Okay? So if you got salt there, you put some salt in that water and you speak to that salt, you speak to that minerals, and you speak it, okay? But it usually the salt within it dissolves, y'all. So you're not gonna be left with like salt particles really on you. Now when we get to the herbs, like the elixirs, okay, and I have elixirs that have went through ceremony with priests and priestesses, okay, here that have different herbs and different things in there, okay, that, baby, that's a whole different ball game of a bath. But it's coming to y'all soon, y'all. I promise you. It's coming to y'all soon, okay? So yes, just work with what you got. Okay? Yes, family. Okay. It says call with that one talent until you get that 10. If you read that Bible, okay? Yes, we need to purge the old beautiful souls. We are the healers, remembering our powers and abilities. Boom, Lisa. Boom. Boom. Wow, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wonder is a gift. Thank you. God bless you. Listen, I'm a reflection. Just a reflection. Just a reflection. We all inspire one another. Okay, whether people want to admit it or not, those that actually envy you are very inspired by you. They just don't want to admit it, okay? They got a lot of ego and pride in the way, okay? But your source, I'm source, we're speaking to one another, okay? You just gifted yourself that donation, okay? Because it's whoop, like that, just like that, just like that, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, ain't that something? It truly is. Truly is. Guys, okay, if you guys have any questions, real quick, if you guys want to ask any questions, we can have a quick questions, some more questions, and then we'll get out of here. I love you guys too. I love y'all. Come on, y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. Like, for real. It's like, yeah, I eat, sleep this. Okay, for real. You get what I'm saying? Whatever questions you want to ask, this is a free space right now. Okay, you see, and I appreciate it's not about the numbers, but I know those that can hear are here that can handle the truth. Out of all the thousands of people, you get what I'm saying? It's 59 people in the house still remaining. You get what I'm saying? So if there's anything that you guys really want to ask right now, Let's ask BTW. I've been subscribed for a while. I've never been able to make a live. Well, I'm happy that you made it to this live. I know that's right. I know that's right. Okay, I can't wait to lay my hair down. Okay, finish getting this done so she can lay down. Okay, but I'm glad that you're here. I really am. Okay, I feel the love wherever we around. We activate each other. We do, Lisa. We activate each other. Okay, any advice on being a seer? Okay, being a seer. I would say, wait, well, what do you mean on that? Like, I would say any advice for being like a seeker or a seer, being able to see with your mind's eye is, I would say the advice of that is honor what you're seeing. Okay, honor what you are seeing. Okay, allow yourself to get into a space of neutrality. Okay, being neutral, right? Where you're in a place where you're not having influence over necessarily a situation, but you allow yourself to be in that kind of suspended, okay, not wanting something to be what you might want it to be, but just allowing it to be, asking God to show me, okay? And sometimes what that looks like is God might not show you exactly all the time with this eye, because a lot of times when people close their eyes, they still be trying to use these eyes instead of this eye. But then it's like the feeling, you have to tap into the feeling as well. Okay, so when you ask God to show me, well, God can show you in many ways, right? So it's not always just seeing with just this, but what you see. Now that's the connection. What you see, how does it make you feel? How does your body respond to the thought you are seeing in your eye, your mind's eye? How does it make you feel? Do you feel more at peace? Do you feel more relaxed? Okay. Does it bring up a sense of anxiousness? Does it bring up a sense of this? Because that is how you start to psychically, you train yourself, okay? And you start to, look, sidekick, side chick, okay? I made this card, right? And I spelled it wrong, but I was like, side chick, okay? Y'all, yeah, type into that, y'all. Type into that, okay? Twin flames, can you touch on that? Twin flames, the twin flame journey, okay, is basically, you could say the same soul of a being here that splits itself into two as it falls, as it descends here, right? And that journey is a journey that is very intense, because often, again, you know, when they say, oh, you met your match, right? It's somebody with just as much intensity or ways of thinking, okay? You know, when you put two magnets together, or two ends of a battery together that are the same, they repel one another. So that's the intensity of the twin flame energy. It's like one battery that split and became two batteries itself, and now we'll do a cosmic dance, usually a karmic dance here, for the healing and evolution of itself, right? To come together. But that journey, and people want a twin flame, but not knowing that what comes with that. Because a lot of times you don't end up with that person. And not every time you will even really meet your twin flame in this lifetime. Sometimes you won't even meet them in this lifetime, okay? But it's No, twin flames don't suck because the twin flame is, again, it's an aspect of you. Okay, it is like it just intensifies the things you need to work on, the things being reflected back to you at a higher intense level. And see, that's where people, it gets a little, okay, because it's intense. It's a lot of fire. It's in the name, twin flame. Okay, you add more fire to a flame, it grows bigger, it grows stronger. So yeah, that is usually a cat and mouse game. A lot of push and pull, and again, a lot of not really ending up with that person unless both people are willing to do a lot of healing. Okay, a lot of shadow work, a lot of healing. Okay. Okay. And hold on. Okay. Angela said, "You just like me. You eat, sleep, and breathe." Yes, I eat, sleep, and breathe life. You are already spiritual. We don't ever gotta. We don't ever gotta. You get what I'm saying? Even that. You get what I'm saying? We spiritual beings. Period. We don't need to add that at the end. You eat, breathe. Okay, life, which is love, cause you already spiritual. Okay. It says, "I totally love mine. Met in high school, never anything so incredible. Very passionate. It's worth it to me to do all the work. Thanks, Mo." There you go. Okay, and you do the work, they do the work, and you guys can have a beautiful relationship. But there's, a soulmate. You can have a soulmate with the intensity of a twin flame. And this is where they get false twin flames from. Okay, because sometimes these people aren't even your twin flame, but the connection is so intense that it feels like a twin flame, but they really a soulmate or a karmic soulmate. Okay, but I'm telling you this: you align yourself up to where you receive, you in your highest timeline, where, yeah, you are manifested a soulmate that has the intensity of a twin flame, but y'all have healed. There's no cat and mouse chase game and all this. It's just a lot of passion, love, and all that good stuff. Like, I don't got the words for it, because it's like, that's really where it's like, yeah, there's a lot of soulmates out here that y'all could have these connections that feel just as intense or more intense than a twin flame, but they're actually a soulmate. Okay. Okay. It says, I don't like how he knew things about me without knowing. Wait. I don't like how he knew things about me without me knowing. Okay. Um, well, that's again, there's levels to that, but it's like, on what things didn't you like that he found out. Okay. You get what I'm saying? There's things that, everything, they taught us, and they about secrecy and things like that. Everything is coming to light and transparency. Here go the light shining through. Okay, where, we're going to be getting past the point of feeling like things have to be hidden. You get what I'm saying? This is why these occult, these secret societies, they keep knowledge a secret and things like that, because they feel like it's beneficial that people don't know. When it's like, y'all, that's some fear-based thinking, because you think if people get the power, they're going to abuse the power. Okay, so now you're making a decision out of fear, not love, because you didn't even give love an opportunity to create from that space of people knowing the sacred texts and the knowledges that y'all store in the Vatican, and y'all take the covenants and all these things. You get what I'm saying? And this is where that they try to build a culture of secrecy, where they can hide and things can be hidden, because the shadow likes to be in the cut. The shadow likes to be where it can. So, you want to just look at certain things of what you didn't like that he did see or that person did see about you. Why did it bother you that they knew these things or can see through it? What aspects was bothered? What did it connect? And just know thyself more so you can heal and release that. Okay. All right. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to. So if they're the same soul, does it mean that they are an alternate version of you? Yep. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yes, they are. Again, we're all part of the same source, just different bodies. You get what I'm saying? With different names. Now, just imagine if all of us, can you imagine if you didn't have a name right now? Imagine if you didn't know me to be Mo. Imagine if you didn't know yourself to be, I forget who just asked that question. Okay, Fiona, okay, or Dorothy, or just imagine you had no name and we were just speaking like this and all you knew that you was God. So all you would know is that God is speaking. God is speaking right now. Right? You would just know. You wouldn't be like, oh, Moshe is speaking. Oh, Moshe is separate from God, or Moshe is a different thing from God. No, you would just know that, or Mo is speaking. Okay, no, you would just know that God is speaking. Okay, God is speaking. The same source, same source. That's it. So if you take it with those set of eyes and get very playful, tap in more back into your inner child. Let your inner child start connecting the dots and expressing itself through and allowing you to see. If we can detach away from having a name, okay, and we ain't have names, we would just be on here having a whole moment with God. Okay. Okay. All right. That's it. That's it, y'all. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, family, if there's no more questions here, I believe that we can end this. This was a beautiful message from Spirit here. Again, I pray that you move forward today knowing who you are, allowing the delusions to be dispelled, okay, and to create from a place of love, okay. And on that note, I'm going to go grab a little bite to eat because your boy pretty much fasted. Yeah, I fasted all day. Okay, so I'm about to go grab a little something. Might eat a little salad, be a little cute. All right, and then I might actually come back and do a reading tonight, okay? Yeah, I will catch you guys on the flip side, all right? Mwah, mwah. Peace.